Hi everybody, Julie here, the Sales Ace, bringing you a sales tip to help skyrocket your business. This week, I am talking to all of you that are in a frontline selling role, and I'm going to talk a little bit about networking. Now, networking can work. It is a good way of generating business, but for it to work, there needs to be a strategy. You can't just pitch up to a networking event, shake a few hands, give out a few business cards, eat your breakfast, go, and then expect some business to be rolling in. It doesn't work like that. There needs to be a little bit of strategy. And there's one thing that you also have to bear in mind as well, is networking isn't a quick hit. To generate business. It takes a little bit of work, and the reason behind that is because for networking to work, it's about building relationships. So let me talk to you a little bit about the strategy that I use when I go networking. So because I realize that it's about building relationships and it's about building this know, like, and trust, the one mantra I have is I never sell to the room. I'm not there to sell to the people within that specific room. If they buy from me, that's fantastic. That's a byproduct of going. But for me, what I'm there to do is to forge alliances with people that might have very similar target markets to mine. It's about building relationships with that people so that I get a know, like, and trust element, and we build up that relationship with each other, and then they will refer me into business. So as I'm sat round the table watching people stand up and give their 45 seconds or 60-second presentation, whichever networking event you've gone to, I'm really looking and thinking about who is it that would have the same target market as mine. Now, one of the things that I have identified that are really good referral partners for me, and referral partners is where you are referring business backwards together, is for people who are in a different market sector, but we have alliances. So for example, marketing, accountants, HR consultants. These are really, really good people that I can refer business to because of the nature of what we do. And similarly, they can refer business back to me. So that's kind of part one. I'm going to talk a little bit about in next week's sales tip about places to network, but this is about part one. So it's building this relationship. Now, how you really effectively do it: book a one-to-one, have a coffee, get to know them, have lunch, whatever it is that floats your boat. But it is about getting outside the room. It's about sitting down with somebody. It's about really nurturing that relationship, and it won't come from one cup of coffee either. It's something that you do have to work at. But once you've done that, this is really lovely, because if you think you've got sort of 5 or 6 people that you've built these really close relationships with, is going out into the market and seeing their clients, they're referring business, you're referring business to them. It's a really lovely way. And here's the thing, here's the one thing that I'm going to add to the end of this video, is referral business. Wow, that is virtually qualified, and that's one of the easiest pieces of business to be handed to you. So do think about that. I hope that this has been useful for you. And next week, I'm going to talk a little bit about the places to network. So I'll see you then.